Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some huge tennis news coming out of Turin. And trust me, this one's got fans, pundits, and maybe even a few rivals talking. Carlos Alcaraz has officially secured the year-end world #1 ranking after taking down Lorenzo Musetti in straight sets. Yep, the 22-year-old phenom has done it again, year-end #1 for the second time in his career. And the reactions? Let's just say former British tennis stars Tim Henman and Laura Robson had plenty to say. So here's the deal. Alcaraz needed to win all 3 of his group stage matches to lock in that year-end top spot over his biggest competitor, Jannik Sinner. And he did exactly that, beating Alex de Minaur, Taylor Fritz, and finally Musetti. On Sky Sports, Tim Henman was seriously impressed. He said what stood out most wasn't just how well Alcaraz played, but how laser-focused he stayed even when his shots didn't land perfectly. You know that elite-level mentality. Miss a forehand, dump a drop shot, and immediately move on to the next point. Henman called it an incredible performance. Of course, this is tennis Twitter's favorite question right now. Would Sinner have finished #1 if he hadn't served that 3-month suspension? The debate is rolling, and probably will be for a while. But Laura Robson, she's having none of the doubt. Robson praised Alcaraz's intensity from the very first point, and loved the emotion he showed after the win, something we don't always see from him, especially in a match that ended 6-4, 6-1. She even called out the crowd for not applauding enough when the announcement flashed on the big screen. "Come on, guys, he deserves it!" Iconic Robson moment. Alcaraz winners versus unforced errors, 26-21. Musetti's winners, only 8. Net points, Alcaraz won 18 out of 19. Absolutely ruthless. Robson said Musetti just couldn't get anything going from the baseline, and honestly, those numbers back it up. One of the biggest things Robson pointed out is the MPH gap on the backhand side. Alcaraz was ripping his as a weapon, while Musetti kept resorting to slices and drop shots, probably because his legs were cooked after a long week. Robson said it was always going to be a tough ask for the Italian. With Musetti out and resting up, Alcaraz shifts to the semifinals. Since he won the Jimmy Connors group, he'll face the runner-up from the Bjorn Borg group, either Felix Auger-Aliassime or Alexander Zverev, depending on their upcoming match. Alcaraz versus Zverev, 6-6. Alcaraz versus Auger-Aliassime, 4-3. Pretty balanced overall. Combined, Alcaraz leads 10-9, so no matter who he faces, it's gonna be tight. The semifinal is set for Saturday, November 15th, so mark your calendars. What do you think? Is Alcaraz the rightful year-end #1? Would Sinner have changed the story? And who would you rather see him face in the semifinals? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more tennis updates. See you in the next one.